Marshall Harris is back. The White Sox have named a new leader on the field.
GM Rick Hahn hopes this new manager will lead to a bit of a turnaround after what was really a disappointing season.
That's the case, Marie and Jim. As we told you earlier, Pedro Grifol, he is set to lead, the White Sox as a first-time big league manager. The excitement at his introductory press conference was palpable, not just from an emotional Grifol. GM Rick Hahn gushing, those are his words, not mine, over getting his guy.
In Pedro, we are hiring someone who is a renowned communicator, a modern baseball mind who is seeking to build a cohesive and inclusive clubhouse environment, and one where the attention to detail and the accountability will be priorities.
Grifol has a variety of experiences he'll use to lean into this new role, including time as a hitting instructor and then catching coach before becoming the bench coach for the Royals. The bilingual Cuban-American managed in the minors for the Mariners before serving as their director of minor league operations. I sat down with him to talk about making it to the show as a manager. You said you interviewed for 5 or 6 other big league jobs. What was it about this one you think that clicked?
Just the people, right? I got into that first interview, and 30 minutes into it, I felt the connection that I hadn't felt prior.
Share with us your expectations for this team, and how close do you think they are to getting back on track to contention?
How close they are? They're right there now.
Ready to go.
They're ready to go. My expectations are, all I want to do is just let's concern ourselves with the process. What's the process? Let's go out there and practice with intensity. Let's be fundamentally sound. Let's focus on winning baseball.
You spent the last 10 years in the division, last 3 in visiting dugout at the Royals. I'm just curious what you saw as the Sox rose and then fell that you think you can correct immediately.
I just think I got to bring it every day, right? I mean, they have an extremely, like I said, we have an extremely talented team, and I just think that the energy level was inconsistent. In my opinion, I just think we got to raise the bar when it comes to energy, when it comes to the details, the margins, and we got to bring it every day. If we do that, we got a chance to beat anybody on any given day. I mean, this is an extremely talented group that I'm looking forward to leading.
The one where we heard over and over again in your press conference, communication, or communicate, or a variation of that. What is it that makes a good communicator in your role?
A good listener. Communication is about listening. It's not about talking. You got to hear their stories. You got to hear where they're coming from. You got to empower them, right? And then you can hold them accountable. Once you empower them, you make them a part of it. You can't hold somebody accountable if they're not a part of the process.
Grifol certainly talking the talk. He still has to fill out his staff. We know former Blue Jays manager Charlie Montoyo, he'll be the bench coach, while pitching coach Ethan Katz and assistant pitching coach Kurt Hassler will be retained from the current staff.